Good day, everyone. For this particular video, we'll be discussing a supplementary video on the overview of environmental science, focused on Introduction to Environmental Science, Chapter 1, from the book Essential Environment, from Jay Whitgold and also Heidi Markham. Environment is the sum total of the surroundings. It's a total of our surroundings. All the living things around us with which we interact, like for example, the living things or the biotic factors of the ecosystem, like the animals, plants, forests, fungi, etc. The non-living things, such as our abiotic components, which includes continents, oceans, clouds, soil, rocks. Our built environment, buildings, human-created living centers. That means man-made or artificial, and also the social relationships and institutions. All are part of our environment, the total of our surroundings. Humans exist within the environment. Humans exist within the environment and are part of nature. Our survival depends on a healthy, functioning planet. If our planet is polluted, then there might be a tendency that we get sick most of the time because of polluted air, polluted waters, and also the mismanaged solid waste management. The fundamental insight of environmental science is that we are part of the natural world. Remember the third tenet of our sustainable ethics or environmental ethics is that we are all part of the natural world and we are all affected by natural laws. So that means whatever happens in our environment, in our ecosystem, we are also all affected by it. Our interactions with each other matter a great deal. To continue, humans depend completely on the environment for survival. Enriched in longer lives, increased wealth, health, mobility, leisure time, all depends on our environment. But natural systems have been degraded. As we talked about earlier, we talked about pollution, erosion, and species extinction. Environmental charges threaten, or changes, I mean, threaten long-term health and survival. So we're not only affected by pollution or any activities in our ecosystem or in our environment, but also other living things around us are all interconnected and are all also affected when we deal with pollution. Environmental science is a study of how the natural world works, how the environment affects humans, and vice versa. With environmental problems come opportunities for solutions. When we talk about environmental science, it also deals with social sciences because if we humans are the cause of pollution or degradation of our ecosystem, then we are also the possible solution that could actually help restore the beauty of nature, restore the balance, and also restore the interaction or the healthy interaction between species in a particular ecosystem. The environment is very complex and differs dramatically from place to place. How humans interact in these environments greatly changes in various parts of the world as well. As a result, environmental science is an interdisciplinary science that involves many science or fields of study in order to explore these complex interactions. So talk about we already know this. We talk about environmental science. It's actually a combination of two sciences: the natural sciences, which could explain how nature works, and of course the social sciences, wherein it will deal more about people in this interaction and how we behave towards our environment. So many fields of study include ecology. Ecology is a study of how living things interact with each other and with their non-living environment. Ecology can help environmental scientists to understand natural systems in equilibrium, and as a result, to see when the environment is out of balance and why this might be. That's ecology. We will deal here with the interconnectedness of the living and the non-living things in our ecosystem and how imbalance could be possible for that particular ecosystem and how to solve that. That will be under ecology. Chemistry helps environmental scientists to understand the nature of pollutants. So we'll deal here with chemicals that we release not only in the air, water, but also in our land. So that can cause pollution and health effects to the community. Geology helps to model how pollutants travel underground. So we examine here how our pollutant, for example, water that is contaminated with chemicals, could travel deep down our soil and possibly contaminate our water table. Botany and zoology provide information needed to preserve species. This is more on studying plants and also animals, their behavior, their adaptation, and also their survival within the environment. Paleontology can help us understand how Earth's climate has changed in the past and can help us predict how future climate changes could affect life on Earth. So if you could remember ways or years and years ago, we experienced or the humanity experienced an ice stone, or I mean, an ice age. So those climate from the past would be relevant particular study for us to deal also with possible um, consequences of our actions, especially in here in the present, that could also affect the climate. For example, we are now experiencing climate change because we are polluting our air, causing greenhouse effect. Long-term effect, it could cause our global warming and thus climate change in the near future. Studying the environment also involves studying human populations. So environmental scientists may use information from the social sciences such as economics, law, politics, and geography. So as what I've mentioned, these are your social sciences, which are actually fundamental also to the study of environmental science. We deal here with the supply and demand in economics. And of course, related to this would be our consumerism of plastic, the law that will protect the environment, or is it really being followed by the people? Politics and how we implement the law and how people also follow the law, and geography. It's more on the distribution of resources and at the same time um, the place wherein pollution could occur. That's geography. Social sciences can help us answer questions such as how do cultural attitudes affect the ways that people use the US park system? Or how does human migration from rural to urban areas affect the local environment? So we kept on mentioning about this, but always remember that we are the cause of pollution because of our attitude or behavior towards the environment. We cause pollution and degradation of the quality of our air, water, and also land. So therefore, we as humans could also be the possible solution for this particular issue that we cause to our environment. I think that's it for our video discussion on the introduction to environmental science. See you in our next video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.